everyone. This is Sean from Barry Digital Media, and I hope you are doing well. Today, we're going to be asking how to start a digital marketing agency in 2025. And as you can see here, we have a lot of advice from Google and other content creators on how to do just that. We can see that there are several videos here which seem to go in depth. I mean, this one is telling you that you can learn how to do a Shopify version. Here's an AI agency. And here it's saying that you don't need to have any money or experience. In fact, that's an interesting idea. We'll probably get into that a little bit later on. And here, Google Gemini is giving us a deeper breakdown. Things like define a niche and an ideal client. So perhaps you really want to work on SEO or social media, and perhaps you want to do it specifically to lawyers or dentists. So that may be how you go about building an online presence. So that'll be good to market yourself. So then when you are trying to find your clients, you can point them to your own website or your own social media and say, yes, I do have the skills to do what you want, and here's proof. Do some networking. So not only do you want to use your own network, but you can also go to events in person, and you never know who you might meet. You might find your first customer there. Developing your services and pricing, securing your first client, client retention and growth. Legal is probably something that you won't have to worry about immediately, but as you grow and as your business becomes more sophisticated, then legal is definitely something that you're going to have to take a look at, especially when you are hiring people. Then that's a different industry altogether. HR, building a strong team. So that's a lot of interesting points there. And if you are finding this information useful, please subscribe, because I'll be continuing to create advice on digital media. Now, let's take a little bit of a deeper look within this question. So if I take a look at the trends about how to start a digital marketing agency, it does seem like there is some competition and some interest around the topic. It seems to go up and then down, up and then down, up and then down. Judging by these other blips here, it does seem like we are going to see another interest in it very shortly. It doesn't seem like there's too many variations about this kind of question. Pretty straightforward. But I did find this interesting question. Can you start a digital marketing company with no money in 2025? And loosely, yes, you can do that. It is one of the more flexible industries to get into, where you can go on a computer, set up a Facebook page, set up an Instagram page, set up a Canva account, and start creating some content with those tools. And you can potentially attract clients like that. So the initial jump into it can be very light on your wallet, but of course money does help. But in fact, this is probably the way that I would go about things if I am just starting a digital marketing company. I would probably take a look at the different tools that I can get a hold of and start practicing with them, and then maybe 3 months of hard content creating and exploring the different tools before getting out there and trying to find different clients. So then when I do speak with clients, then I can demonstrate that I know what I am talking about. On kind of a similar note, I decided to take a look at some Reddit posts, and there was this really good post, really thorough post up here asking about, so you want to start a digital marketing agency. It's from 6 years ago, but a lot of the points are still valid. Like what I was talking about before, there's a lot of free content on the information that you can absorb. There's a little bit about how he started, but what I wanted to focus on was becoming the expert and also getting hired at a digital marketing agency. So let's say you want to start to get into digital marketing and having your own company, you want to become the expert. And there's two ways of doing that. One way, you can learn all the content yourself, but alternatively, you can go into a digital marketing agency and basically see firsthand all the different tools that the agency is using. You can meet different people. You can find out the different sort of tools that they're using there, and also the different aspects of it. Like, you can be a copywriter, you can be a programmer, you can be an email specialist. You can be an account manager. So there's lots of different aspects to it. And you might actually find that being inside of a digital marketing agency actually works for you better than going out on your own, because the collective of the business is going to take care of lots of different angles that you may not have considered. And some people don't like working late hours. They like going from 9 to 5, going home and having life. And that is how most people like to live their lives. But of course, if you're inside the agency, but you still have that itch to get out there, you can keep your job while trying to build your business on the side. And once you start getting some sustainable revenue, then you can exit and leave. Or let's say you're at the company for a year, you've built up a good savings where you can live 2 or 3 months without, maybe 4 months, let's say, without having to worry about working. Then you can work that 1 year. Say that you're going to try to start your own business and leave that role, and then just take what you have learned and go into the business or go into the business and try to put yourself out there. There'll still be quite a lot that you have to learn, but let's continue to look. So kind of going back to what I had spoken about at the start there. There's lots of content out there. And really quickly, I found this guide here, which was posted in May of 2025, where it goes into a lot of different details about how to create that business. It differentiates a lot. It gives you a step-by-step process. And it talks about the different channels that are out there, learning the right skills. So you can go all the way down here. And in fact, even this, I suspect that this guide here is actually an SEO strategy for this website here, because the website is about degrees and courses. So I bet you they offer a digital marketing course. But in any case, there's lots of content out there, and you might be able to find something in some of these blog posts that gives you the right direction that you want. Like, maybe you're interested in social media, but maybe there's something about SEO that actually interests you more. So I asked Perplexity here about how to start a digital marketing agency, and it gave me a lot of similar steps, although a couple extra, like writing a business plan. But if I were to just get started, I would probably just focus on, and I think I spoke about this a little bit earlier, about building up your skills and knowledge, because if you have the confidence within these specific niches, then you would be able to talk about it confidently. And when you do find those customers out there, and then they can see your skills, then your skills will be in demand. And then once the demand comes, then you can worry about the other little details, like creating case studies, or creating a strategy and setting prices. Once you know everything about SEO, let's say, then you can attract people by it. And let's see. Yeah, that's mostly about the same. So I hope this has been a quick video on how to start a digital marketing company, but it's definitely doable by a wide margin of people. All it takes is taking that first step in becoming a master of your specific niches, and trying to build up from there. Thank you.